Hello. It is late. It's about almost 2 in the morning. And I played the 4th episode of Life is Strange this evening, and I'm tired, but I'm not feeling like I'm able to go to bed at the moment. And I'm not quite feeling up for playing Dragon Age, so I think I'm going to take a look at Sherlock Holmes and see how that goes. I don't know how long I'll be playing, but maybe I'll get some videos out of this. Alright. Options. Let's make sure that everything is looking good. Audio. I want that down just a few notches. Ooh, is there subtitles? Maybe they're on automatically. Video, subtitles, gameplay. There we go. Subtitles are on. Okay. Alright. New game. In memory of the Ukrainian Heavenly Hundred. I have a dog licking my foot at the moment. This is a cool intro. I like this. The Fate of Black Peter. Some evidence requires additional investigation will be marked something. I'm sure I'll figure this out as I go along. I feel like I watched a couple of videos of somebody playing this. I don't remember it that well, though. Let's continue. Oh. Is he about to die? Oh God.
Holmes! Holmes, will you stop that? You are utterly mad. Stop, Holmes!
Is that you, Watson?
Video seems a bit laggy. Are you seeing that, or is it just the stream? I think it was laggy for a minute. I'm gonna keep an eye on it.
And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded?
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate.
The bitrate seems to be good. It's just staying in the green.
Ah, Lestrade. What is it this time?
He can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor, most probably.
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4
Yeah,
out
looking
of
at
10.
the Steam preview,
Given you
it
were
seems to
blindfolded,
be
that was very good.
okay
Can I
now.
have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey, born in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia.
Whale meat.
Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The merry men struck again.
What have they done this
The
time?
Merry Men of Robin Hood?
They robbed a powder reserve.
Well, I
I'll
guess
meet
so.
you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should have Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone, then.
I'm very disappointed that this is not Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman. Press tab to open the casebook and check your current progress. Peter Carey, achieved great success, blah blah blah. Is this all we've got? What's this? Tasks. Investigate the murder, inspect the crime scene, select a suit. I'm assuming that's the first thing I need to do. This is a lovely map of London. Documents, dialogues. Oh, that's good. Oh, interesting. It reads bottom up. Souvenirs, echoes. That's interesting. Character portraits. I have not found any. Alright. Can you check video options and turn on VSync if it's an option? I want to see if that fixes something with the stream. Okay. Hold on. Oh. Video options. VSync. There is no VSync option in OBS. Should I turn up the max bitrate since I'm not trying to do it over Skype? Oh, in the game. Well, that makes sense. Options. Gamma. I think I need to get the full options, I need to maybe exit out and go back to the loading screen. Probably saved right there, so I think that's fine. Oh, no. Stop that. VSync is on. Anything else? Okay. Yeah, looking at the stream preview, it seems to be fine. Hopefully it dropped me off at the same spot. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we looked everything in there. Now I need to find a suit. First, I want to look at things. Oh dear. Can I look at anything else? No? Okay.
You go along to Peter Carey's house. Mrs. Hudson and I will take care of the mess you've made here.
The controls are a little awkward.
My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
Yes, quite. Nope. Not the closet.
Oh, what a mess! What a terrible mess!
I'm so very sorry, Mrs. Hudson. Nope. Door to Watson's room. Ooh. Anything to steal? No? 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 Can I lay down? No? Okay.
This
Letters.
is where I keep my post.
With a knife through them.
This is where I keep my post.
This is where you keep your hoarding
My
levels
archive.
of
I can
newspapers.
always consult with it if needed.
Broken pots. Oh, stuck on a pot. Alright. Time to get dressed. Maybe? Oh. Nope. What? Can you turn? No? That's annoying. Oh, top hat. Oh, detective hat. Oh. Oh. That's terrible. Was it number 9? I think no glasses. Oh, well, it's locked, I guess. Can I use any of these things? Oh, I guess I can. Bandit outfit doesn't look very much different. I assume not sailor. It's too frumpy. Casual suit? Can I wear these things? Oh, I can't. Oh, I can wear the suit. Okay, well, I think that's good enough. Nothing to do here. Nothing to see outside. Tab. What was my first objective? Select a suit to wear and join Lestrade. Alrighty. Let's head out. I guess we're just going right there. I guess that's nice. We can look at our casebook as we're driving. Contemplate evidence.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
Yeah, hold on. It's a very nice garden.
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
She has a pretty locket. So now I get to, what, look her over? A D cameo. Oh, so if it's highlighted, then I close book pot. Okay, that's interesting. I like how that works.
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream. I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
Mm.
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock, I noticed the cabin door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and... oh dear.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Oh, I already asked that, didn't I?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening.
Oh, no.
He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends.
It seems like
He
they've
lived
put a
quite
lot
an
of effort
isolated life
into the
after his
skin
retirement.
texture, veining, quality, etc.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but how do you know about that?
Oh, cute. Shit. No? I don't... Okay, whoops.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you
I guess I just
soon.
failed that?
Yes, life with Peter was never easy.
Oh no, they're doing it
but
again,
he was
okay.
still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes.
Oh my goodness,
how
but how do you know about that? Sir Q, pilgrimage.
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
It's the devil.
Thank you, madam.
And the witch. So we've got new character portraits. Judith is from the country, somewhere near the ancient pine woods of Inverness and Strathspey in Scotland, where crested titbirds can be found. She is religious and undertook a St. James Way pilgrimage to the Cathedral Santiago de Compostela when she was a young woman. Judith Carey is a woman with an uneasy life due to her unhappy marriage with Peter. She is a very religious Christian Catholic woman who undertook a St. James Way pilgrimage when she was young. And that is all the information. Okay. Can I do anything else here?
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Policeman? It's a very pretty garden. Oh, what is that? Oh,
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Is that just information? Oh, evidence. Interesting, okay.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Peter Carey's body is inside the cabin. We took care not to touch anything.
Very good. Anything to see out here? Alright, let's just go in.
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Oh, good. So it's a
Good thinking.
day-old plus body. I'm sure that will
hello,
smell
hello.
wonderful.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see.
Tea.
These scratches are fresh.
Why, yes. We really needed to focus to
You're
tell
right.
that.
Someone tried to force open the door.
I swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
A. Oh dear.
What a terrible way to die.
That is nice. Shelf. Ooh. So, focus. Suspiciously empty place, outline in the dust.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. A box or a small chest, perhaps.
F? Anything else to see? I guess. Oh, and then F visualizes it. Okay. Ship's log.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
Object of interest.
The ship's
Okay.
logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years...
Yeah, okay. In chest, examine.
Peter Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8. Old navigation instruments, nothing interesting.
Is that really all there was to examine? Just that? I mean, what if I... Can I focus and look at stuff? No? Okay. Alright.
The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded. Someone drank from this glass recently.
These disgusting glasses. Tobacco pouch.
The initials PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work. The initials PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work. This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
Oh, rotate and move the elements. Oh god, what? Oh. Oh. Is that up or down? I'm not sure. Those are the only ones that can be moved. So I think let's go together like that. And that. Oh no, so if I maybe go like that, and then, oh god, no, that doesn't work. And I can only, oh, maybe from this direction? No? Oh. Right there and right there? Ah,
Yes.
Finally.
This is a coarse
God,
tobacco,
that's tough.
quite strong and very popular among sailors.
Yes, we understand. He is a sailor. Oh, shoot. I could examine that bottle.
Rum, a sailor's drink. It seemed that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death.
Alright. Time to examine the body. Nothing to see on, like, the floor or ceiling.
Peter Carey was impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon. This blood is from the pool underneath the dead body. This wooden handle is plain and solid. Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed. JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook. The pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey.
No.
These
Debts of
abbreviations
some sort?
mean something, but what?
I guess nothing on the floor. His
Peter Carey was
clothes.
fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer. The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense. This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong.
So we've got find a use, dialogue, garden. So that means these are things to talk about. What's this? Peter Carey was born in 1845 and was 50 years of age. He was daring and successful seal and whale hunter. He commanded the whaler Sea Unicorn of Dundee for many successful expeditions. In 1884, he retired and traveled for some years. For the remaining 6 years of his life, he lived at Woodman's Lee. B. Find a pair of related clues and they will form a deduction. Red color signifies an unachievable something. Okay. An ambush must be made tonight to see if the break an attempt will be repeated.
Someone was here yesterday. They attempted to force the door to gain entry.
Organize an ambush. Oh, map. I didn't look at that.
Dundee. Hammerfest. It's a whaling map. The tooth of a sperm whale, probably from one of Peter Carey's catches.
Alright, so now I've seen everything there.
The ship's
Those are objects of interest. I already looked at that. I examined him, I examined the table. Alright, let's talk to Lestrade.
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
Now, I think that we are lucky,
And why is that?
because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oof, you've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.